There's a way to start the show.
I was about to say, who told the sports world to go crazy on peyote this weekend?
Me.
That explains everything. That explains everything.
Especially given what happened in the world of football and given what happened in the World Series. We're going to talk about all of that. And I have a bone to pick with you, Shane.
What do I do now?
I'll decide when I say, let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning! Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
I don't even know what I did. I don't know.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go, baby! So what I do? What I do, man? What I say?
Nothing yet. I just needed a reason to pick at you. Good morning, and welcome to the epic Manic Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have you all with us. Dietz is here. Dawg is here. Victor will be along at the top of the next hour. Jay Spivey comes later. And damn.
Yeah.
Friday.
That's the only way to describe this weekend in general. It's just damn.
Damn.
It was a great weekend yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Your island did well Saturday, and then you ended up doing all right on Sunday. Come on.
That's irrelevant to the story I have for you guys about yesterday.
Oh, no. Let's have it.
All right. So before I get to what happened yesterday, I have to fill everybody in. So at the bar, they have what's called the King of the Hill. Mm-hmm. And the King of the Hill is you put $100 in. Mm-hmm. And every week you pick one team, and if they beat the spread, you win. If they don't beat the spread, you lose.
Right.
You get 3 strikes and you're out.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday I walk in and I had a big decision to make. You know, which team do I pick?
Right.
So I went gut feeling. I went with the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I look at the board and I notice that I'm the first one to sign up, but there's only 6 people left.
Right.
In the King of the Hill. There's 6 people left. Mm-hmm. So I wait, I'm sitting around, it's 12 o'clock, so I'm waiting for the 1 o'clock. You have to get your pick in before 1 o'clock. So
right.
I notice 3 people pick the Patriots. Another person picks the Colts.
Took a bath there too.
And another guy who happens to be one of my good friends, he picked the Cowboys. So the Cowboys, we all know, play tonight. So then we're watching the games and we're like, oh man, the Patriots are gonna roll in this because they were up 14. All of a sudden, Atlanta starts coming back.
Yes.
And when that kicker missed the extra point,
the kicker that ain't Younghoe Koo,
because the Patriots, yes, they won the game, but they were favored by 4.5.
Right.
So when the Falcons scored and were down by 1, if they had scored there, the Patriots probably pushed the ball down the field, score a touchdown, hit the spread.
Right.
Because he missed the extra point, the Pats were able to run the clock out. Pats win the game. Everybody who voted Patriots is gone, and now it's just me and the Colts guy left. So the 49ers win their game, so I'm already set.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, I'm set. I'm in the next round.
You're good because the Niners won by 10. You're good.
Once the Colts lost, all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, everybody's out but me and Nick. And I'm sitting next to Nick, and I go, Nick, you realize you're putting a Cowboys fan in the position of rooting against us tomorrow. And here's where I may have made a flawed decision. You guys in the chat decide. I'll let you guys decide. So I look at Nick and I'm like, dude, it's just me and you. Let's chop this thing and we don't have to worry about this the rest of the year.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, I'll do that. And he jumped on it right away. And I was like, I'm already in. Everybody that was there was like, you can't do that. And I was like, I already won. I already won.
Yeah, you already got your team.
The only thing that it would be is then it would be me and Nick head to head, and then we would have to sit there and hate each other for another week.
Right.
Or we can both win and we both walk away with a split of the money. So that's why it was great. I could care less about all the picks I made on Friday. I could care less because that 49ers pick just made me $2,000. So
you hit that one. That was the game I'd have gone with too. 49ers and the Giants. It was it was hilarious here in the household on Sunday because my original thumbnail was for the Colts and the Steelers. But I had to improvise at the last second because after my eagle-eyed wife did some digging, she says, honey, the only game you're going to have access to features your 49ers. I'm like, now what? So I said the heck with it, and I ran with it. Niners win. And what do you think my wife was joking with me about for the rest of the day? She made it my fault that the Colts lost because I didn't call the game. Now, folks, if you know how Jodi and I are and how much we joke around with each other, every time she says that, I'm in a fit of tears, laughing. And some of my buddies saying, don't you get mad when she says stuff like that to you? I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you know how much Jodi jokes around with me just because I do what I do? So her explanation was because I did not call the Colts game yesterday and I did the 49ers game yesterday, that's why the Colts lost. I looked at her and me trying to be logical with my wife, and my wife loves when I'm logical anyway. She goes, it's your fault because you didn't call the game. Honey, you realize you say that minus the fact that the Colts turned the ball over 6 times. She looks at me and goes, I don't care. You didn't call the game. That's why we didn't win. Laughed all afternoon at that. We laughed all afternoon. Good morning.
I was laughing all weekend or all day yesterday because the bar was filled with Giants fans. And
I'm sorry.
But here's why. Not that the bar. Sometimes the bar does fill up with Giants fans, but here's why the bar was filled up with Giants fans yesterday.
Okay.
Where I live in Connecticut is closer to Giants Stadium than it is Foxborough.
Mm-hmm.
However, they decided to play. The Jets had a bye. Mm-hmm. They decided to play the Patriots game on CBS and not the Giant. And the Giants game was locked out.
How was the Giants game locked?
That's what I was dying. They're all coming in. Every Giants fan came in. Why isn't the game on TV? And I was like, well, we got DirecTV here, so let's go with it. That's crazy. The game out. They locked the game out for the local broadcast.
They locked the Giants game out, even though where you live is closer to Giants Stadium than Gillette Stadium.
Yes.
Really? Really?
Again, you can't make this stuff up.
Hasn't that been our theme all year? You can't make this stuff up.
Well, that was the theme of the whole weekend with the facts I learned yesterday about the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And did you know Will Smith has won 6 consecutive World Series titles? How crazy is that? 6 titles on 4 different teams.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
You can't make that up. And he had the game winner.
Dear Mets management, go get this guy, because whoever he's on, he's winning the World Series next year. Just mark it down at this point.
You know, and he had the game winner in the 11th inning. He had the game winner in the 11th inning. And a friend of mine, AB Media, simulcasted my call into his stream Saturday night, which I didn't realize until folks started popping in and they were giving kudos to the broadcast and everything. And by the time the game was over, I'm finishing the call, and Dietz had me laughing because all I heard Dietz say was, damn, 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 damn. Dietz, do you know how hard I tried not to laugh when you were lamenting Saturday night?
Well, because it hit me right when he hits the home run. I'm like, if he hits this home run, everybody's gonna run with it. And I said it on the broadcast. I posted it on Facebook, so I'll say it live here. That was the hardest Will Smith ever slapped a rock.
He put that in the group chat, and I laughed all night. and then he coupled it, and then Dietz coupled it before he put the line in. He coupled it by saying, "You heard it here first," and then he put the line in there. The hardest Will Smith ever slapped a rock. Now, there are people that tune into this show, and they've written to me saying they don't like some of the jokes that we do. Well, I say it this way. If you don't like that one, then you ain't got a pulse, nor do you have a sense of humor. Okay? Oh, gracious. Congrats to the Dodgers. Back-to-back World Series champions. First National League team to do it since 1976, I believe it was, with the Cincinnati Reds. And the first team to repeat as World Series champions in 25 years. And it's fitting that Yoshinobu Yamamoto was the World Series MVP with the absolute gem he threw in Game 2 in Toronto, and how Dave Roberts outsmarted John Schneider when Schneider used his ace in the 8th inning, and we didn't see Yamamoto until the 10th inning. Perfect call. Perfect call.
Yeah, we said it on the broadcast.
Yeah, we did.
I said it right away when they brought Yasavich in.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "You're up. Why waste the bullet when you're up? Play the thing like normal. And if it gets sticky, then you go to your ace."
And that's how Dave Roberts outmanaged John Schneider, because he waited as long as he could for Yamamoto to come in, and Yamamoto didn't come in until the Dodgers tied it up in the 9th inning. That's when you saw Yamamoto, and that's when we saw how, I can't believe I'm going to say this sentence because for years I have not been a Dave Roberts advocate, but he outsmarted John Schneider on that move because Schneider brought in your Savage in the 8th inning, and they're up 4-2, and your Savage surrenders a home run, makes it a 1-run game. You let the bullpen handle that 8th inning. You got your Savage and Jeff Hoffman for the 9th inning to get you home. And you keep a 2-run lead. But a great 7-game World Series. And congrats to the Dodgers for winning the thing. Now, we're taking a break. And when we come back, I get to pick on Shane.
What do I do now?
I'll tell you when you get back.
Oh,
Man.
hell.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
and Dustin Henry
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central. On the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks.
Okay.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Why, Shane? Why?
I don't know.
Why did you do? Why are you trying to hide now when that box thing didn't work because you had stuff in it?
I don't know.
All right. Game of the day yesterday, and Shane, I'll go to you first. And no, I don't have a bone to pick with you. I'm just dog tired right now. Game of the day.
You and me both.
Game of the day yesterday, and I think we know what it is, but Shane, you tell me, which one do you think was the game of the day yesterday?
Honestly, was there really one? Because this was a legitimate dog crap schedule. Let's get down to it. Yeah, New England ended up winning by 1, but that game shouldn't have been close.
I'm like,
Our defense just fell apart. I'm just going to put it that way. Defense fell apart. Honestly, if we're gonna try to give a game of the day, I'm going to say Buffalo, Kansas City.
That was the one I was looking at. That was it was looking at me first after I signed off the air.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in my office and it was still looking at me, and it wound up being a 7-point Buffalo win, 28-21 the final. Dietz, how come the Buffalo Bills can solve Kansas City in the regular season, but they can't solve them in January? What is
it's been a thing. I mean, they did everything they needed to do. They jumped out to the lead, and I mean, if there's 5 more minutes in that game, Buffalo loses.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. If there's 3 more minutes in that game, Buffalo drops.
They got out ahead, and try as they might, they let Kansas City come all the way back into that game to make that a game. It should not have been a game. But that's been Buffalo's MO, like, to solve teams in the regular season and can't do it in the postseason when it matters. But we'll see how much this game matters when we get down towards the end of the season and see where the next meeting between these two teams is.
As it stands right now, if they were to meet again in January, it would be at Rich Stadium in Orchard Park. What is wrong with Kansas City? I'll just put the question out there. What
Super Bowl hangovers?
Really?
They're still reeling after Philadelphia literally shoved a foot square up their ass in the Super Bowl. They're still suffering.
I'll agree with that.
I think they're still waiting to get. I think they're still not that they finally got everybody healthy. Now it's just, can they get everybody to gel and find that rotation? You know, we talk about that in other sports. You know, it's big in basketball. How do you rotate through your starters? Well, how do you know, Kansas City's got so many weapons. They've got to figure out what's the way we get everybody involved, because it seems like it's one guy each and every time. Oh, today's Risha Rice's day. Today's Xavier Worthy's day. Today's Travis Kelce's day. Today is that's kind of how they go about it. And instead of, hey, let's try to spread the ball to all of these guys, make them defend the whole field, and spread things out. So I think it's just Andy Reid trying to find what that mix is, because they've been injured. When guys are injured, you know, other guys have to fill areas. You're not able to get that practice time in. You're not able to get on rhythm. I think as we get deeper here, you're going to see they're going to spread the ball around to a lot of these different guys, and they're going to be a totally different team come January and February than they are right now.
I don't disagree with that. I would like to say that it frightens me, but then it would be feeding into the regular season narrative of there's something wrong with Kansas City. Yeah, they're hurt.
Here's the thing. Not only are they hurt, but I think there's another aura that's bigger than even Kansas City hanging over the team. If you look in the suites that Kansas City has, you notice an extra addition kicking around.
They've also got. I mean, they're kind of on cruise control.
Yeah.
You know, and when you've been to 4 straight Super Bowls, I think that kind of, you know, it kind of sets in like, hey guys, like as much as we care about Buffalo in November, this is more. Let's get ourselves like, and you know, when you're a runner, you don't race in the middle of a long distance race. You kind of just cruise control until you get to that point of saying, hey, now it's time to go. Let's go.
Turn it on. Now it's time to turn it on. Yeah. So why do teams? Is Kansas City the only team like that that's in cruise control?
Well, I mean, the Eagles have been on. We've seen that. We've seen them take games off. We've seen them stub their toe a little bit, and then they played the Giants. They started getting their stuff back together. Now they're on bye week. Let's see what the Eagles look like coming out of the bye. You know, we've seen this before. This isn't like the first time. Like somebody's been shockingly bad. I mean, the entire NFC North yesterday was outside of Minnesota and Detroit because somebody had to win, but everybody else was pretty much pedestrian. So we've seen it from Detroit. We've seen Green Bay. We saw Green Bay tie the Dallas Cowboys. So, like,
you did that game.
They can go on.
And I mean, you want to talk about the NFC North? Look at what happened with Chicago and Cincinnati.
Oh well, Dietz, you're the most logical one of us here.
Who thought it would have been a shootout?
I certainly didn't. I'm thinking
especially with old man Flacco leading Cincinnati almost the entire way back.
They did come all the way back, but somehow
and then Chicago came downfield, and then all of a sudden Caleb Williams actually looked actually competent.
He looked like a number one draft choice for one drive.
They might as well just change that game. They might as well just played 7-on-7 and seen that because there was no one was playing. No defense was played at all.
There was none to be had. There was no defense to be had in that game. And there were 89 total points. You know, and Damien brings up something Dietz has talked about, and we'll talk about it here. It makes you wonder if they're betting on these games.
Oh dear God! Do we really need another scandal?
We got one in motion.
It's been said a million times. I'll give props to my friend Kim. She's been saying it since Kim's been saying it probably for almost a decade now. The NFL is fixed. I mean, there's evidence of that every single week. You can make that claim. But hey, you know, we'll see. I mean, it's a running joke between me and Kim. I always tell her anytime something crazy like the Bears Bengals happens or like Broncos Texans happens, I tell her, hey, look, it's fixed, Kim. It's fixed. The fix was in.
I mean, look, I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers for this game. There was 1,071 yards of offense. Most of that came in the second half, where the Bears, and I can't believe I'm going to say this aloud, scored 30 points in the second half. 30.
And somehow Flacco almost threw for 500 yards.
He was most of Cincinnati's offense yesterday. Threw for 476. I got the number. I got the numbers in front of me.
Yeah, I've got the numbers here myself.
There's 1,071 yards in this game. Flacco threw for 470. Threw 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Caleb Williams actually. Victor, you need to hurry up and get in here. I know you got something to do with work, but Victor, you need to hurry up and get in here. But Moningai ran for 176 yards. Colston,
Kyle Moningai. But the thing is, he wasn't even responsible for the 2 rushing touchdowns.
No, he wasn't. And tell me how the hell there is a play where of all, give me this button. And Dietz, you said it Friday, and I love the way that you kept putting it when we were doing our picks. You know, the Bears actually to save Caleb Williams and Moningai, who's in for DeAndre Swift, and you know where the joke is going. You know who the Bears actually depended on, and he actually did something? DJ Moore. And Dietz, you said it on Friday. You said it. He said you don't have Roma Dunze, so the Bears will have to depend on him. How about getting him involved in a crazy trick play early in the ball game, where they give it to Swift, then to Moore, who throws a touchdown pass to, of all people, Caleb Williams. What?
The
You
Bears
can't script this.
The
You
Bears
cannot
knew,
script
the
this.
Bears knew connection. They thought it was going to be Caleb Williams throwing to DJ Moore. They brought DJ Moore in to throw to Caleb Williams. We've cracked the code. We've cracked the code for the Bears offense.
Yeah, throw to. It was Rome, then to Moore. Thank you. It was Odunze, then to Moore, and then to Caleb Williams. So DJ Moore finally did something for once.
They brought him
my
in.
fantasy team, Manic, because they're at home.
Who knew? Who knew his better option was throwing them?
Who knew that DJ Moore was actually a football player? Who knew that DJ Moore would actually become the... I hate making this joke, but I'll do it. Who thought that DJ Moore would be the best quarterback the Bears had on Sunday?
Yeah, 1 for 1.
Yeah, exactly. So he threw a perfect game, something Caleb Williams has never done. Right? You know, Damien's popping off in the chat already. Damien, we love you. He's been doing something all season, sir. No, he is not until Sunday. I kept saying, show me something, DJ Moore, and he finally did for once. It was Rome to DJ, which tells you the hierarchy of wide receivers. So they let Rome start the play, and Caleb Williams finished the play, and somehow DJ Moore, and yes, I got a lot of jokes like these, was squashed in the middle of this. 89 points, 1,071 yards of offense between the Bears and the Bengals?
Who wrote this script?
You know, I got a better way to say it. I'll say it the way my dad used to say it. Let me make sure all my settings are right here. Who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Whoever wrote it must have wrote the finish for the NASCAR weekend, because that about sucked just the same.
You know, and Dietz, were it not for the games I called yesterday, or game that I called yesterday, what you said going into this weekend was right. All these games were most of these games were bleeping dog water.
They were garbage. The one game that was actually interesting was only made interesting because CJ Stroud went out in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And then
somehow won.
And still, it took a last-second field goal for the Broncos to put away a Texans team that the injury bug finally hit their best player.
Mm-hmm. And what other games were like? Let me go to you. What other game was? Oh, well, let me repeat something you said Friday. If you have to think about a pick longer than 5 seconds, right? And that's what these games amounted to.
That was pretty much the whole week. That was pretty much the whole weekend. But again, being the NFL, I mean, we saw Carolina actually pull it out in Green Bay.
How did that happen?
The curse of throwback uniforms.
Yeah, those. Oh my God, we talked about this. I talked about this with a Packers fan yesterday. The Steelers when they played the Packers last Sunday night.
Yep.
The worst uniforms I've ever seen, and the Packers came out and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah. Yeah.
And I sometimes it just doesn't make sense. And I get it. You know, everybody's like, "Oh, they're trying to make money." Like, who saw those Steelers uniforms and was like, "You know what? I need one of those.
I need one of those." Right.
I need one of those.
Because it certainly wasn't me.
And this gets me because we saw it over the week. We saw it on Saturday night too, which I'll get into in a little bit. But why, when you have an iconic uniform, do teams think, hey, you know what? You know what's great? Our uniform's iconic. Let's go to the ugliest uniform we've ever had.
I mean, up here in New England, you'd be forgiven if you thought that those were Patriots uniforms because of how mustard yellow they were.
It was awful. Like it's just awful. And then you've got things like I said, Saturday night, Knoxville, Tennessee. Dude, Tennessee, the Volunteers. Your color is orange. Yeah. Why wear black uniforms when your iconic color is orange? Like, wear your iconic color. It makes no sense.
You can't make this up, folks.
You can't. And then you have Green Bay coming out and what they did. It's like,
what in the world were those uniforms?
Throw back to like the 20s or 30s.
I've never seen even in the night even in 94 when they brought their throwbacks. I mean, the colors were different, but what were those?
The only good ones were the Giants on. So the Giants, I like those Giants uniforms better than the ones they have.
I do too.
They should wear those. The 1990.
Yeah,
the 80s, 90s uniforms with the red trim and the
LT jerseys. The LT jerseys
with the Giants written on the helmet instead of that big NY.
I don't like that. I don't like that NY helmet. I never have. I liked it when they had Giants on either side of the jersey.
That's the way. That's the one I like. And then they actually wore them, and I thought they looked really good. But other than that, everybody else looked like garbage. But one team that we didn't talk about, and they're just hanging around. The Seattle Seahawks they're just hanging around.
They beat up the. Well, you know what? I was going to take a break, but I decided we're going to get some help.
Now, forgive me not knowing the brother. You got your mic black. I don't know who the hell you are. It's like you're in the broadcasting witness protection program.
Here's the playmaker with us on a Monday. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, he put all the syllables in there, and he's got a 2-foot smile on his face.
Oh, Lord.
Which means shooting lights out is going on today. I assume 3:30 today, sir.
And we debut on a new segment.
Oh, jeez. What have you got cooking?
Oh,
you ain't saying it here.
You don't want to know.
No, give me a hint.
You don't want to know.
Just
no.
Try me. Just try me.
Okay, let me put it like this.
Okay.
It's not my segment, and he don't even know it.
Oh, Jesus. You're going to give him the floor, and he doesn't know it? You're going to allow... I hate bringing this character up, but it fits. You're going to allow Ray to be Ray?
No.
Only on your... No. Not in exact form. Not in exact form. So he doesn't know it's his segment.
See, what's been going on since Cole's like my full-time co-host. I have to find ways to let him incorporate himself into the show.
Oh, jeez.
So you already know I got the flagrant foul, which he has done 2 already. Last week was a no-brainer. Okay, we know why. Last week was a no-brainer. We know why.
Absolutely.
That was a no-brainer. I have done the heat. I have done 2 heat checks, by the way. And
That you have.
I'm doing the third one. I'm going to throw that in there. There's a third one coming.
All right, there's a third
But
one.
you know, I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how can we cover basketball in a way that it's not too daunting on us.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't really have a segment on shooting lights up. So I came up with one. So I came up with one, and I just finished it this morning before hopping on.
Oh dear.
So yes. So he has a segment whenever he wanted for bearing down the gridiron, which you love, by the way.
No cap there. I do.
The dog love it too. I was like, you know what? I'm making that a segment because you can go after them so goddamn much. I'm making that a whole segment for you.
You know what? And it still makes me chuckle to this. It still makes me chuckle to this day when he went in on James Franklin the way that he did.
I think, hey, Big Dog, you think I know what gets Snowman about the segment I created for him on bearing down the gridiron? It's that I called it fight night and you hit a bell. I think that's what Snowman lost it.
Yep.
Gee, everyone knows me entirely too well, but that's okay. I played Mr. Playmaker. I played that segment about James Franklin. I played it for my wife, by the way.
I'm pretty sure you did. And thanks to James Franklin, this past weekend of college football was not that great. Because we couldn't even get hype about Ohio State beating up on Penn State. Because we already knew it was coming.
Here we go.
Because James
played about beating up on them.
I love, you know what, Playmaker, I love your reaction to them firing James Franklin after losing to Northwestern. Because the look on your face and your
I said it.
Yes.
Northwestern.
Cole was going through the whole thing, and all I hear in the background is you wailing, Northwestern. Northwestern.
Nobody's checking for Northwestern in college football headlines.
Exactly. But it's the way you wailed it when he got going and was talking to
I think part of that comes from Mike Green because I've been watching Mike Green way too much. And Mike Green has a way of saying stuff like
guilty. I'm guilty of being a Greeny fan also. But it's the way you wailed it when he got to, what was it? I get ran through, and it was purple, and the background was purple. And all I hear Playmaker in the background just go, Northwestern. And then I don't remember it in full. I know I got the segment buried somewhere, but it's like you didn't do this when you didn't do this when you lost here. Hello, love.
The AD came out.
We're good.
The AD came out talking about that 4 and I think it's a 4-12, 4-21 record against top opponents was the reason why they fired him. No, I said no. I called BS on that. You didn't do it after they lost to Oregon. You didn't even do it after they lost to UCLA, giving them their first win of the season. You did it after Northwestern is when you fired him. I don't want to hear nothing about him going 4-21.
To match your purple shirt.
As we honor Pancreatic Cancer Month.
Yes. and I even have your
my dragon clip.
My dragon clip to show my support for my crazy dragon man here.
The great Dr. K is in the building.
All right. Love you.
Love you, baby.
Have a good show.
Thank you.
I'm actually glad we started to recall this first.
Oh, playmaker. If you were here, if you were anywhere near me,
was the household half happy or it is all miserable?
We were laughing.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. My wife makes the joke all the time that if something catastrophic happens to the Colts, no matter what the logical reason is, i.e., 6 turnovers, it's my fault because I didn't call the game. Well, there are 2 pieces of evidence that support her claim, and I didn't realize this until this morning. I couldn't call the game against the Rams, didn't have access, lost 27-20. Couldn't call the game against the Steelers, lost 27-20. But in answer to your question, it's like her way of like really teasing me and getting me laughing, because she let me have it all night. She was like, it's your fault that we lost, right?
They got
we got punched. We got punched in the mouth.
I said, there's the Danny Downs that I know.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna say it your way, playmaker. We got punched in the mouth.
Well, the Colts got punched in the mouth. The San Fran did the punch into the Giants.
I'm still laughing at your wail of Northwestern.
And I see you up there, big dog. The Falcon that's going to Falcon, ain't they?
Yes.
No matter what, the Falcons are just going to Falcon.
An extra point. I'll say it the way Playmaker says Northwestern. An extra point.
Like this is crazy.
This is the NFL. This is the NFL 2025 season in a nutshell.
I'm just like, so I'm looking at my brother because he's been saying all this about Atlanta because he lived in Atlanta for about like 2 decades.
Right.
I'm looking at him like, so this is what you be talking about. It's just something about the Falcons that's just gonna go wrong.
Is it the Falcons or is it the city of Atlanta?
You got a point on that one too.
No, I mean, think about it.
No, you have a point on that too because the Hawks that.
Look, I heard a rumor. I need you to confirm it. Is Trae Young out?
I ain't hearing nothing about Trae Young being out.
That's what I needed to know. Thank you.
And a matter of fact, we got to play them. We play them tomorrow, and it's on national television.
Is it in
It's in Atlanta too.
It's in Georgia. Oh boy.
Hey, NBC coast to coast, Magic and Hawks. The opening.
I'm sorry. What? NBC is doing this one?
NBC.
NBC / Peacock. Yes.
NBC is doing
Magic.
The Orlando Magic and the Atlanta Squawks.
Yep.
Yes.
8 p.m.
NBC, what are you thinking?
Well, so it's not it's on Peacock though, so it's not on the national broadcast.
No, this is NBC. When it's Tuesday, NBC has a doubleheader.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, so it's a double cast. Okay.
No, yeah,
it's a dual cast. I will say
now today game. I forgot who it is. I have to look at it, but today's game is on Peacock.
Okay.
So like pretty much Peacock is on Monday. NBC has Tuesday. ESPN has Wednesday. Prime Video has Friday.
Prime Video. Well, all these doggone paywalls, man. All these doggone paywalls, man.
I actually like they set it up this way. Because I know it. I can just look at what day it is and I know what channel to go to.
Yeah, you got a point.
So if I do want to watch some basketball today,
you know where to look.
That is go to Peacock. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, NBA TV sprinkling in on Mondays and Thursdays. So
yeah,
you can't.
Oh, and it looks like, by the way, boss, to answer your question, Trae Young looks like he's going to be out for a good 4 weeks.
Oh well, see you later.
Sprained MCL.
You know what? Here's I think this is the game that Playmaker was trying to remember. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Brooklyn Mess.
Oh yeah, that is tonight. Yeah,
that's the Peacock game tonight.
That's the Peacock.
The Brooklyn Mess.
Yep, that's the game tonight.
Gets featured.
I don't even think Brooklyn won the game yet.
And forget the I mean, it's not even Meadowlands Arena, and I know it hasn't been Meadowlands Arena for a long time. I know that the Joker's right there, but the Brooklyn mess. Yes, I'm throwing playmakers well wherever I can when the joke's out. The Brooklyn. How would you say it? If I don't know if I have your voice down here. The Brooklyn mess.
I don't even get on the pleasure of doing that.
You don't give him the pleasure.
I don't even get on the pleasure of doing that. That's not work. Dietz. Can you explain to me what happened in Cincinnati? You know, I watched it myself.
We were just talking about this.
What? That's the most craziest game I ever seen.
And you know what?
I didn't think anybody could top what the Giants and Broncos did. And then Cincinnati and Chicago decided to do that.
Say, hold my beer.
They decided to do that.
To the tune of 1,071 yards, to the tune of 740 passing between the two teams. That 89 points between the two teams, including 4 lead changes in the last 120 seconds. That
game of the year. I don't care if the Bears and the Bengals. That was the game of the year. The craziness that happened in that game, I'm like, somebody losing this game, and somebody gonna be devastated.
Somebody getting fired.
I mean, this is the Bengals MO. I mean, just go back to last week. Up 38-20 on the Jets.
The Jets.
And the Jets walk off a field goal. And anybody in Cincinnati knows Cincinnati doesn't find ways to lose. They find ways to win. They find ways to lose.
Well, the last 2 weeks they found ways to lose.
I think they're victim ways to lose because tell me if I'm wrong. Joe Flacco brought them back from the dead.
Yes. It was 41-27 with 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. They were at the 2-minute warning. And on top of that, there was an interception that was taken. A pick six that was taken away because the player was touched down at the 4-yard line.
Shout out to Chase Brown for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, they get a 3-and-out. They go down. They score. Recover the onside kick. Victor was doing this game for us yesterday on our football coverage. Recover the onside kick. Take it down and score, and then forgot to play defense the final 50 seconds.
I say, I'm like, what? Jeez.
Don't. That's all I got to say. Heads should roll in Cincinnati for that game.
From watching Get Uppers earlier, from what Damien said, it should be a brawl in the locker room right about now.
Mm-hmm.
There should be some fisticuffs going on.
You think?
The offense, they is fed up. They called them out. They called the defense out. They fed up.
Do you blame them?
Of course, I don't blame them. But
okay, then.
I don't know. Don't take it to the media. Don't take it to the media. Jeez.
Speaking of brawls and bringing it back to the World Series on Saturday, was that not the best Game 7 ever? You had a bench clearing brawl in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody talks about there being a bench clearing brawl. Like it's like an afterthought.
Yeah, but it happened in a Game 7 at one of the most tense times of Game 7.
You had a bench clearing brawl, and then all the hysterics that come in the 9th inning. Like that could be one of the best entertaining games of all time.
I never thought I would see a bench clearing brawl in a Game 7 that don't involve hockey.
I didn't think I would see extra innings in a Game 7.
I did.
I didn't think we'd see 18 innings in a game in the World Series, but we did.
Shane, shut up. You've seen it before already. Shut up.
And Toronto, you suck.
Dear Toronto, you suck, you jackass.
You had one job. One job. And you had to do you had it at home twice.
You had 2 chances to do one job. 2. And you held to 1 run in game 6. You bust out the whooping stick in the 3rd inning in game 7. Come here. Give me this button here. You Bo Bichette, who ain't done a doggone thing all postseason, bust out the whooping stick in a
Game 7.
And you said it before that Dave Roberts outmanaged John Schneider had outmanaged Dave Roberts from at the beginning when he walked Vlad to get to Bo Bichette, and Bo Bichette was that.
And Bo Bichette, which now reminds my wife of a Star Wars character.
Boba Fett.
Yep. And that's what she was telling.
Boba the Fett driving a vet.
Every time I said Bo Bichette, and it really drove her nuts Saturday when I kept saying Bo Bichette every time he came to the plate. Yeah, that reference happened. And to all you Shohei Ohtani and Los Angeles Dodger haters, shut up. And this one's for Playmaker. Did you think we would get through this? If you thought we would get through this first hour and not talk about the World Series,
that's a lie.
No matter what, I'm still going to hate the Dodgers.
That's a lie.
You know they ain't a lie.
I know that. That's why I played it. But now watch what happens. I played that element twice. Watch what happens. I'm going to get distracted with something I need to do today. I'm going to come back. I'm going to see shooting lights out. And the first 2 words I'm going to hear from Playmaker's partner is,
that's a lie.
Don't ask how I timed that. Let's take a break. When y'all get back, we got more frivolities here. And I won't even say it. Second hour, Snowman in the morning after this.
This is Snowman in the morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
as they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central. On the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, They palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Base YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks.
Okay.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I have.
And Shane, how did that work out for you?
Shut up. Shut up.
That's what
You set yourself up, or you know that. I don't know why. You set yourself up.
That's what I arrived to is, how'd that work out for you, Shane?
You know what?
Victor, you're in big trouble tonight.
Why am I in big trouble tonight?
If the Cowboys don't win, I'm gonna come in throwing fireballs tomorrow.
Bro, I broke glass on that game, so don't even try to come at me. I broke glass on that game because I couldn't care any less right now.
Did you hear the story earlier in the show?
No, I was
Dietz, go ahead. I gotta find something, so go ahead.
I have. All right, so they do King of the Hill at the bar.
Oh, that's the split the pot, right?
Yeah, there's 6 people. There were 6 people left. 4 got knocked out on Sunday, and the one guy left took the Cowboys.
Okay.
And I took the 49ers, so I'm already in.
Yeah,
but I decided to split with them just because I don't want to deal with it. But if the Cowboys lose, that means I could have just stayed, let the Cowboys lose to the Cardinals, and win the whole pot.
Okay.
But
so if the Cowboys win, I look like a genius because I don't have to. If the Cowboys lose, I look like a dummy who just gave up $2,000.
Here's the problem. The Cardinals won the 7 of the last 8 times y'all met.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Including after we beat down the Giants, and then who else did we beat? This is 2023. So we
I know what you're talking about.
So we beat the Giants 40-0, and then the
that went on a tear, and then forgot that the Cardinals were wearing red and not white.
Exactly.
That was the 3rd game of the year. 4th game of the year. Beg your pardon. 4th game of the year.
No, it was 3rd.
It was 3rd? Okay.
It was 3rd because we came back, beat the Patriots, and then week 5 happened. You already know what happened there.
I remember that well because I was introduced on social media to a comedian by the name of Bubba Dub, and he had me rolling after that game. Oh my God, he had me rolling after that game. I was that was funny.
So I need to jump on something. So that was
before you do, I have a little business to take care of.
Oh, ID.
I rearranged all my sound bites and forgot where I put them, but I did find these. We owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning.
This is WBWS-DB, Chicago. This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world.
You're listening to WQVZ, 1700 AM Mission Radio.
For me and the Lord, we got an understanding. We're on a mission from God.
11:07 is your time. Bicala is here with us, and he told us in the chat that he has some thoughts about what in the world happened in Cincinnati. So, with that thought in mind, and I have to remember what. Say it again.
At least ain't on the Cowboys this time.
No, it's not on the Cowboys. I mean, Victor gave up on the Cowboys when the schedule came out.
He's still been doing the same on the Cowboys, though. That's the thing.
There are reasons for that.
I know.
There are reasons for this. Ladies and gentlemen, the random musing of
Victor.
All yours, Victor.
So I don't know what type of playground football was happening in Cincinnati, but they made Coach Johnson look like a genius. Because how do you do an end around with Roman Dunze and DJ Moore? And the one starting the scoring part, the one catching the first touchdown pass is QB Lemon. How does this happen?
All they did was the Philly special. They just used their receivers, not the tight end. That's all it was.
But the thing is like, wait a minute. How? Because you would think the QB is just running by himself. You would think it's a defender like, wait a minute, where is he going? Why is he going that way? I don't understand what's happening. But then there was a part that Dietz had me rolling that day. It's 3rd and 8. Caleb Williams has a free lane. He runs 5 yards and slides 2 yards shy of the first down. Wait a minute. There's no one around him. Literally no one around him. I'm gonna eat off playmaker's plate. He was by himself. And still,
thank you, playmaker, for that. He was. Let's do it right. He was by himself.
He was by himself. There was no one around him, and he gonna dive and slide 2 yards shy. Not realizing, dude, you realize that if you give yourself up as a runner, where you go down
is where they mark you.
Is where they mark you. So why wouldn't you, in your grand wisdom, go past the sticks and then slide? But no.
That's a dicey situation because he could have ended up like CJ Stroud did yesterday.
He could have, but the thing is, he's known to be able to slide. We've seen him slide and be very good at sliding.
Oh no, CJ Stroud slide. He still got popped legally.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Caleb Williams. One thing I will give Caleb Williams is that he does have the good situational awareness of when he slides. He slides well so that he doesn't get a lot of damage.
Right.
The funny thing about this whole game was we had a debate about Colston Loveland. One of my good buddies told me, he said, look, I don't think Colston Loveland has the hands.
No. Yep.
To be in the NFL. I'm like, dude, it's his rookie season. It's his rookie season. Of course he's gonna have time.
And then this happened.
The second to last play, Caleb Williams fires over the middle. Probably one of the best balls I think he's thrown in a while. Colston Loveland catches it, bounces off the two guys,
and was out of here.
Takes off. As soon as my friend said that.
Bengals, you have 2 arms for a reason.
Bengals, your secondary is suspect. I don't know.
No. You ain't getting away with that one. Bengals, your secondary is
trays.
But we thought that the Bears were going to.
No. I'll do you better than boss. I'll do you better than that. I got 2 words for the Bengals defense: sussy and derpy.
But here's the thing that gets me, right? We thought the Bears had bungled it. We thought the Bears Cleveland Brown the game because you have an onside kick coming.
Yep. And they blew it.
You know an onside kick is coming.
And they blew it.
I should be on the ball.
Yep.
No, I'm going to run up, let this ball roll up my leg.
And the most brilliant thing that the Bengals did yesterday before they bungled it up in the final 50 seconds, it ricocheted off of a Bears player.
Yes. Everyone said, "Oh, live ball, jump on it." And I'm like, Bears, all you had to do was step back, wait till it hits that 5 to 10 yard margin you need, and then fall on it.
That's it.
Do you know how tragic this is? Shane, how long has Joe Flacco been in the league?
18 years.
18. That man had a career high yesterday.
470 yards.
And it ends up
470. And they still bungled it. And they still bungled it.
If I'm the defense, I'm going to Joe Flacco and apologizing to him.
And shaking his hand in the process.
I'm buying him a new car. Because he did everything he could possibly do besides run touchdowns himself to win that game.
And they blew it.
And the defense blew, especially the fact that you didn't even. Colts and Loveland had no business running that back.
None.
Because he's between two guys. You would think one of you guys wrap your arms around him. At the very least, you force the Bears
make it a fire drill for Chicago to see if they can get the kickoff.
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely
Basically,
right.
like, okay, you got to get down there and call the timeout. I think they still had one timeout left.
They had one timeout.
They didn't have no timeout left.
Okay, so they had to spike it. They had no choice but to spike it then.
They had, man.
Oh, we talking about the Bengals? Yeah, they were out.
No, but the Bears.
The Bears.
Oh,
the Bears had no timeouts.
The Bears had no timeouts.
The Bears used their timeout to get
get
onside kick team together, and it didn't work.
Yes.
And
So the problem, so the thing is, like, you would think if one of you guys grabs him and pulls him down, it at least gives you enough time. You might have maybe 8 seconds to get there, spike the ball, and then, see if Carlos Santo can walk it off with a field goal. I don't know what's wrong with Santo. I don't know what's wrong with him, but his foot was not in the game. His foot took a day off.
Dear Cairo Santos, what the was that? Oh,
yeah, that feedback is having it for a minute.
Ow! Let me try this again. Deep, stand by a minute. Dear Cairo Santos, what the was that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you.
Okay. Say again, Playmaker.
No.
Oh no.
Oh boy. But let me do this.
Playmaker has this disappointed dad look. And honestly,
matter of fact, can you put Dietz on the screen too? Because maybe I wasn't paying attention. But Dietz, did you hear Marcus Parsons' name anytime yesterday? Because I didn't hear I didn't hear Marcus Parsons' name. I just want to make sure I wasn't the only one. I did not hear Marcus Parsons' name.
Nope. You weren't tripping. You ain't tripping, Playmaker. Nope. I didn't hear Parsons' name once.
Not a bit. Enrico Dowdle 8.
Again.
13.5-point underdogs at Lambeau Field.
I'm sorry, Playmaker. Where'd they play again?
At Lambeau Field.
Lambeau Field. I need to get John Facenda's voice saying that just to have it here.
But go ahead.
At Lambeau Field.
I didn't get Chris Berman to say it. That's all. And the Carolina Panthers.
Yes, those Carolina
They were leading for a whole half.
Mm-hmm.
All because the pack. And now, Jordan Love, there was no love for you yesterday.
No.
Matter of fact, play Deese's clip because that's what Jordan Love was doing.
Yeah. Jordan Love was looking at his offense like, what are we doing?
Oh, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I believe the question that they, and I can't find it because Dog's been in my truck again.
Don't.
I haven't been in the truck since Thursday. What do you want?
You've been in my truck. I think the
No, I
question
haven't.
they want to ask, I think the question they want to ask is, dear Green Bay Packers,
what are we doing?
No, that's Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's looking at the Packers like, what are we doing?
No, the Packers looking at Jordan Love like that.
Oh,
okay, then I'll correct myself. The Packers
the
are looking at
Jordan Love.
the Packers as a team are looking at Jordan Love and asking,
what are we doing?
On first down, falls into triple coverage.
Yes.
Here's what I find hilarious. In the last quarter, the Panthers inadvertently benched Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young barely touched the ball unless it was hand off to Rico Dowdle. They did not have him pass the football at all.
They didn't need him to.
No fourth quarter passes for Bryce Young. He didn't need to throw.
They're like, you just hand the ball off and please don't fumble it.
Jordan Love literally ran for like 20 whole freaking yards and then threw a cross just to where are you throwing it at?
Well, just know this.
Yes.
If Green Bay is favored by 13.5, take the other team.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
They were favored by 13.5 against Cleveland. What happened?
They lost.
They were favored by 13.5 against Carolina.
They
lost.
I was just sitting here like, no way, because I called that one too, and I hope I did you proud on that Bears call, Snowman. But I called that, and I'm like, there's no way the Panthers just walk this off. There's no way.
I'm hearing Victor get anxious.
There's no
the entire final Panther drive.
Because the cheesehead conundrum that likes to go around talking about, the Packers are going to take over the Lions this season. The Packers are going to beat up the Lions.
That whole division got flipped on his head.
Yes, it did.
It got flipped on its head and kicked
Lions lose to the Vikings.
That whole
Packers lose to the Panthers.
The Panther and the Bears
and
somehow.
The Bears win.
Which has my mom. Wait a minute. Which has my mom dancing in heaven.
And the thing
because mom was my mother was a Bears fan, and you know my mother, Victor.
Absolutely.
My late mother was a bear through and through.
She was a mama bear.
She was a bear. Okay, my mama was a Bears fan through and through.
I rewatched that game. that call with the Bears and the Bengals. And when I say touchdown Bears, Snowman turned away and put his head in his hands.
I did. I turned here to my left just as my wife was walking by, and
look, because when you watch that game, he's like, okay, 41-27. Okay, the Bears got this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Joe Flacco is just
Joe Flacco
dropping dimes left and right, touchdown. Okay, but you still, and then you still got to get an onside kick. Nobody gets onside. Wait a minute, they just got the onside kick.
T. Higgins.
Wait, just a minute. I gotta get Playmaker the camera for him to describe the last 2 minutes of the game. Please do it again.
It is 41-27. Joe Flacco throws a pick. If it weren't for Trace Brown trying to catch the ball and end up touching Edwards, that would have been a pick six.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to look at that again.
No. Cut 3 and out. Brains get the football. Joe Flacco throwing dimes, and T. Higgins. That guy there.
Bruh, yes. I'm telling you
this.
I know that they Bengals lost, but I'll be giving T. Higgins the key to the city because he looked magnificent.
So you got Joe Flacco throwing dimes. Okay, they scored a touchdown. 34-41.
Well, they got
the
2-point conversion.
I'm sorry.
Remember, they got the 2-point conversion on
it. They did too much. Matter of fact, T.
Higgins caught the touchdown, and they got the 2-point conversion.
You gotta get an onside kick. Well, guess what? Well, you don't get onside kicks here.
And then it ricochets off of the back.
Hold on, wait a minute. They got the onside kick. What is going on here? Whoa, hold on. What is going on here? They got an onside kick here. We cooking here. Joe Flacco's cooking again. Oh, you know what you're gonna do? hey Chase, how about you run a route into the middle, and then we're gonna send our tight end behind you because they're gonna be looking at you, and guess who's open back in the end zone? The tight end.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Back in the end zone.
Oh my gosh. The Bengals have a 1-point lead all of a sudden. What just
42.
happened? They just scored 15 points in like a minute.
Yes.
42-41, and then
Oh no, the best. Oh Lord, I don't think the best can handle this. Not another collapse. They can't handle this.
I would say the Bears are gonna Cleveland Browns this game. They're gonna brown. The Bears will brown. I said
and
that.
they were and the chat was going nuts. Go on, playmaker.
Oh my gosh, the Bears is gonna have their Washington Commanders moment
again.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Again.
Oh my gosh, here this is happening. Caleb Williams, he throws it. Loveland caught it, and he's still running. Oh my gosh, what just happened?
I sat there and said, "Oh, it's Coach Loveland, and he's out of here." He, like I said, I
The
called that
Bengals
play.
defense is terrible.
The Bengals.
Let me wait. Give me this camera.
2011.
Give me this camera a minute. When Victor was calling the end of the Bears game, I want you, Victor, to repeat your call, and I will show everybody what I did yesterday. Victor, take it away.
I said, Trish bunch to the left, one slot to the right. Can't wait to take the bell high shotgun snap, throws over the middle. It's caught. Is that Coach Loveland? And he's out of here. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Touchdown Bears. And Snowman just disappeared.
This is exactly what I did.
You just went invisible, sir.
This is exactly what I did for about 2 minutes.
Yep, you just looked at the wall, put his head in his hands.
I'm looking straight in. I'm looking straight ahead here, not knowing or not caring what Victor is saying, because all I heard him say was, "It's caught by Loveland, and he's out of here."
And he's out of here.
Turned and looked this way for a good 2.5 minutes.
Put his head in his hands and said, "Get the bleep out of here."
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
I'm gonna be honest.
I said, give me this button now that I have it. I said, Dietz, where are you at? Dietz, I'm gonna mute you for just a second to stop the feedback. I said, get the ever loving out of here.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna be funny. Somebody in the NFL department heard Dietz rant last week about how terrible the 1 o'clock slate was.
Yeah.
So yesterday, 1 o'clock was on one.
Was jumping.
That 1 o'clock slate was on one.
Panthers and Packers and
that 1 o'clock slate was
game.
stupid good yesterday.
Niners did what they did to the Giants.
And then, whoa, just a moment before you go on, playmaker. I shouldn't beg this of your Rams because of the way we went on a Thursday night, but don't beat us up too bad come Sunday, please. In Santa Clara.
Oh no. Wait till Ramley talk. I am not playing.
Oh,
you're not.
I am not playing.
Can I join you? If I get my backdrop back here, can I join you?
Actually, I got a pre-recorded.
Oh, you got a pre-recorded? Okay.
I got a pre-recorded. Oh,
okay.
I'm not playing. Oh, I'm not playing.
Wait. I
don't know if you saw my Facebook. It was not a long post at all. It was a great, complete, dominant game. Now the focus on getting payback in Santa Clara. Simple as that. I am not joking.
Right.
When it comes to this Sunday.
But this is why I love Ramley Talk. This is why I love having conversations with Playmaker, because Playmaker and I go back and forth when it comes to our teams. And I will tell you again, I will tell the folks again, what hooked me on to Ramley Talk was 2021, and I heard it was week 18. It was after week 18. And I think in the midst of his rant, I heard, you have one job. And Playmaker was given all the stats from that game. And then I heard him grit his teeth and go, quote, Devo Samuel got us again.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna help you out, Kyle Shanahan. You better not put Bart Purdy back there.
Oh, wow.
So you put Bart Purdy back there, he might not come back for the rest of the season.
Well, I think they didn't like stop using him for the season because the turf toe.
No, they keep going back and forth. They can't make up their freaking mind.
So
No,
you get the Wednesday and it sounds good for Brock Purdy. Then when you get the Friday, it's like, oh, no,
Friday, and Mac Jones is starting.
Mac and Cheese Jones,
who has been cooking for the most part this season.
He has.
Who has been cooking for the most part
And I give Dawg a lot of credit on this one. You didn't let Mac Jones get beat up by the Giants, which is very hard to do.
Well, right. I will say this before. Right. That's about the Bears game. One more thing though. Kyle Monangai is on one. I think the Bears may have found their Cedric Benson of now.
We shall see.
Because
Napoleon, I don't even know why you had to put that in there. Because when that happens, all of them breaking glass.
I just saw the Thursday night game. What is the Thursday night game? Hold on.
Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Mile City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's broken glass.
That's glass.
That's an FO game. I'm calling it right now. That's FO.
That's broken glass.
Dietz, what'd you say earlier? If you have to think more than 5 seconds about a matchup when you see it,
you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing.
That's this Thursday.
But Dietz had me rolling. He said, "You can't make this up. 3rd and 7, and Caleb slides after 5 yards.
After 5 yards."
And then he got mad. He did get mad on the sideline for one play because his lineman didn't move out of his way, so he bumped to his lineman, and that's what forced the 3 and out.
At least it wasn't a butt fumble. At least it wasn't a butt fumble. But
Mark Sanchez.
But 5 yards, and you need 7 on 3rd down.
You need 7.
And you run 5 yards and you slide.
You
tripping.
He runs 5 yards and slides. And they're like, oh, but he's past the first down. No, he gave himself up as a runner.
I may have to send you that button.
I don't understand.
I may have to send
Ridder wasn't in here earlier.
No, I was not. I was listening.
There's a new segment coming today.
Yes, there is.
No.
Involving
you tripping.
I know. I don't know what the segment is though.
I can't wait to see it.
Cole Johnson.
I can't wait to see it.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I will borrow from him without everything else in front of it. All I will just say is we need to see it.
What exactly does this new segment entail?
You'll have to. He won't even tell me.
Okay, that's fine. So we tune in.
He won't even tell me.
So tune in.
Cole don't even know he got our own segment coming.
Okay, so that means tune in, shoot lights out. That's all that means. 3:30.
And if you don't,
you fool! You gonna get
which, by the way, there's a defending champs take the court for the first time this year. Looking forward to this.
Looking forward to what? I didn't hear you.
So, Snowman?
Yes, sir.
Bryce James makes his college debut tonight.
Does he?
He makes his college debut tonight before Arizona. Out in Las Vegas. Who are they going against? Well, they're going against the reigning defending national champions.
I quit.
In the Florida Gators.
I quit.
So you just feed him to the Annihilator Gators. That ain't fair.
I quit. We're taking a break. I quit. So you know, there's 100 jokes in my head right now, but I won't make any.
Hey, to be honest, they said Bryce James might be the best of the bunch, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this works. We'll see. At least, and he's in college, so I want to see how this works.
We'll see. Like I said, I will give him a chance.
I know. Vic, you heard the same thing I've been hearing,
right? I've been hearing it too.
I say, okay, I want to.
I will do you this. I will look. I will take a look,
and don't be biased with it, okay? Because I know how you feel about that man, his father.
Because he's a bunch of.
That's not the son. That's what I'm saying. Separate.
And I'm saying the same thing. I'm just saying his dad plays like a bunch of.
And Bronny ain't no better. But
And this
we'll
is
see what Bryce
and this is going to the same man that gave us one of the best lines ever. LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time.
According to that might be number 2 because he used the other reference earlier.
Which one?
Which one?
That was LeBron James when I did it.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go fishing. I think I'm gonna go fishing and find
Score the
that.
Clippers on his own in the fourth quarter.
Oh yeah, LeBron.
That one, yes.
Outdid the Clippers.
On the
By himself.
Wait. How the clicker? The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning, and then he gets real quiet. And what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself. And while he's saying that, the words "worship alert" flash across the screen.
Well, I mean, it is the Clippers. I mean, what do you expect from the doggone Clippers?
I'll tell you what you expect. I'll tell you exactly what you expect.
No. We didn't understand. They was healthy. It was a regular season. James Harden was on the court. Kawhi Leonard was on the court. Paul George was on the court.
My point exactly. You had
and LeBron outdid all of them.
And I'll repeat my sentence. What did you expect?
Harden.
Even given the fact that the Clippers were healthy that game, what do you expect from them in the final 12 minutes?
In the end, it's still the Clippers. It's still James
Harden. So man can imagine my suffering watching this happen.
Yes,
live.
I can.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
I'm like, I just know darn well this is not going to let.
Even with all their players healthy, that happened.
Yeah.
And again, the funniest part of that clip when playmakers going off, you see the words "worship alert" flash across the screen.
James Harden, whether he's injured or healthy, is about as effective as Ben Simmons is.
You know what?
It's not one person from scoring 16 points.
I got so many thoughts on Sharman Harden right now. I'll save them for when y'all get back. Snowman in the Morning continues in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet, Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Shout to the British Columbia Lions and the Montreal Alouettes as they will play for their division finals in the CFL. Saturday, it's the Montreal Alouettes and the Hamilton Tiger Cats from the Hammer in Hamilton. And later on that day, it will be the BC Lions and the Saskatchewan Roughriders. 3 and 6:30 are your start times next Saturday.
I have a question. Could we ask this question to the fans yesterday?
Okay.
You ask your question, I got to give a praise.
Okay. So the question I have is actually for Playmaker. Do you have a top five for your Rams? Like top 5 all time?
I can tell you one of them right now.
I
can tell you 2 of them right now. Okay. I can tell you 2 all-time Rams on his list right now. I might get them both, but I may not. Isaac Bruce, Aaron Donald.
Yeah, you're right on that. Isaac Bruce, Aaron Donald.
I'll give you a third one. I might be wrong with I might be wrong with this, but I'll take
name 4 of them. Now think about it.
I'll take a stab at a third one. Kurt Warner.
Yep.
Okay, so
you should another one.
I'll give you another one. Marshall Faulk.
Exactly.
Marshall Faulk.
So that's 4. So I need one more, right?
Yes.
Yep.
How about a guy who's only 8th in the league in career passing yards?
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
And I think, and this is what Snowman has not confirmed this to me or not, but I think his worst nightmare is coming to fruition because Stafford and Devontae Adams, all they do is connect for touchdowns now.
Okay, prove it in Santa Clara.
Oh,
and that's the only time. That's the only look at me. That's the only time I'll talk trash to him because I am shaking for this week in Santa Clara. To be honest.
Wait! You're gonna put the entire greatest show on turf on the list and leave off Torrey Holt?
This Torrey Holt, this Ricky Prohl.
It's a hard decision.
It is a hard decision.
And if you're going to put Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk on there, Torrey Holt has to be on there.
It's a hard, but with what Matthew Stafford has been doing since he became around
has been amazing. I mean, it's basically the greatest move that he did was leave the Lions at the time. At the time, he left the Lions.
And remember, at the time,
and with the Rams.
And remember, at the time, he had put in 12 years.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, when they be talking MVP talk, they ain't mention Mr. Stafford. I'm like, you gotta do realize this man is like closing in over 2,500 yards, 21 touchdowns, only 2 picks.
Fair. That's true.
Dietz, what about for you? Who's on your all-time team? Who's on your all-time team?
Total NFL or Cowboys?
Cowboys.
Charles Haley.
Mm-hmm.
Dion.
Dig it.
Michael Irvin.
Yep.
Emmett and Troy.
Okay.
Yep.
Victor?
The triplets have to go together.
Triplets have to go together. I put Dion, and I think I put the Moose as well.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest with you. For that first spot, you can go Matthew Stafford, you can go Torrey Holt.
Like a 1-1. Yeah, that can work.
You know, well, for Playmaker, it's kind of rooted in St. Louis because that's when he became a fan of the Rams.
Fair.
And they were the greatest show on turf. Because one of my favorite Rams of all time is Eric Dickerson.
Mm-hmm. All right, what about Dawg?
My old, and I'm the oldest of the bunch, so 2 of my old Los Angeles Rams favorites are Eric Dickerson and Flip. He just said the other one, Flipper Anderson.
Flipper. All right, Dawg. What about yours?
What about yours?
I know who number 1.
Oh, that's TB12.
TB12.
I know who number 1 is.
He's wearing that 2-foot smile on his face. Although I could make it.
Let's give us the
All
next
right,
four.
number
We know who
two.
number one is.
Number 2 would be 87. Gronk himself.
Gronk. Me, Gronkowski.
3 would be Randy Moss. 4 would be Vinatieri.
Old man Vinatieri. Didn't Randy break a record with the Pats?
Randy broke a record with New England. Yes.
Okay.
23 touchdowns in a season.
And 5 would be Brewski.
Teddy Bruschi.
I can rock with that. Even though I hate the Patriots, I can rock with that list.
Yeah.
I was wondering what defender you was gonna put. I'm like, you need to have a defensive player on there somewhere.
It was going to be Brewski.
All right. Here's mine.
Yours might be the hardest one because good.
I know, man. I've been a fan since '81.
I got 3 of his already.
I've seen so many great players come through San Francisco, but with the playmaker adding a requirement of a defensive player, Ronnie Lott.
I got 3 of his already.
Okay.
Joe Cool.
Yep.
Mr. Wide Receiver Jerry Rice.
Yep.
And the man that you have been on a soapbox for since the beginning, since I've known you, Mr. Roger Craig.
Yep.
Those 3 I know off the rip.
Man, you got Ronnie Lott. That's 4.
Ronnie Lott, 4. So we need
and
more.
like with playmaker, there's a toss up at 5.
Okay.
But I'll fill this spot for now.
I have my prediction for your number 5. Just
tell me.
Tell me. That was Clark. That was play.
Dallas Clark.
Don't you mean Dwight Clark?
No, I say Dallas Clark on
You
purpose.
said Dallas Clark for one main reason.
Oh.
How did you not get that? I got that.
How did I not get that? Because
Nice.
my brain shut down. I'm full.
Nice.
Wife.exe pick has been made.
Wife.exe pick has indeed been made with the dual meaning behind it.
Yes.
But
that's a home run for me.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's a slam.
But yeah,
Nice.
Dwight Clark.
That ain't a home run. That's a slam.
But yeah, Dwight Clark.
What are my top 5s for the Bears?
And you know what? And you know what? For that reason, Dallas Clark, he's on the list because my first favorite play was the catch.
Yep. One of my top favorites in the Bears.
The Bears is all defense.
Mostly.
Save Sweetness.
I said
Save Walter Payton.
Outside of Walter Payton, everybody else better be defensive.
Save Walter Payton. You know what? I have
Urlacher, Singletary, Peanut.
Singletary, yep. Singletary, BU.
Richard Dent.
Oh yeah, Brian Urlacher definitely got
Brian Urlacher.
Urlacher's got to be there somewhere.
My 5 was
The fridge.
Sweetness, Singletary, BU, Gale Sayers, and Devin Hester. Specifically,
I'd rock with that.
Specifically with Devin Hester, because Snowman and I have this hilarious story about Devin Hester is the reason Todd Sauerbrunn no longer had a job.
Yeah.
Because Todd Sauerbrunn, when the Bears went against the Broncos in 2007, went on the record and said, "We believe in our team. We believe in our coverage. We are not afraid to kick to Devin Hester."
And he said it twice.
He said it twice.
And then Hester torched his ass.
The best Devin Hester play of all time was against the Green Bay Packers. They had 2 returners back to return, Devin Hester and another guy.
Yep.
The Packers punted the ball to They punted the ball to Johnny Knox, and Devin Hester ran like he had the ball. And the entire team went to Devin Hester and tackled him. And Johnny Knox was on the other side. Nobody even touched him.
No one near him.
And the ball went to the complete opposite side of the field.
My 2 favorite moments from Devin Hester was the New York game and the aforementioned Broncos game, because Devin specifically waited for Todd Sauerbrunn to fall over.
And he leapt over him
to hurdle him
on the first return. On the first return, he leapt over him, and Victor and I got this running joke about it because 2 times during the same interview,
No, it's
he said,
it's 2 different news.
and I
They
quote,
had media Tuesday and Friday. So
"We
it's
will
2
not be afraid to kick to Devin Hester."
Yep.
So Victor and I watched that game.
Yep.
We watched it as it happened, and the Broncos were, they were beating the Bears up. Let's
The
just say
Broncos offense was cooking.
the Broncos offense was cooking, but then came a 3rd and 10. They missed it, and they had to punt to Devin Hester. And Greg Gumbel was on the call for CBS that day.
Yes,
we
he was.
had his call and Jeff Joniak's call from Bears Radio on as well.
CBS.
Victor opened his whole mouth.
Yep.
And repeated Sauerbrun's comments saying, "We will not be afraid to kick to Devin Hester." And my smart assiness kicked in and said, "That'll be $7,500, please."
Exactly.
30 seconds later, he ran it back.
He gets fined $7,500. And then it happened again. They
And
kicked
then
it right
on the
back to him.
following series.
Yep.
On the following series. This is all in the 4th quarter. Following series. Victor says it again. "We would not be afraid to kick to Devin Hester." That's another $7,500, please.
And
what do you think happened?
Yep.
88 yards later, he ran it back again.
And then Greg Gumbel said, "This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable." And his partner was like, "I don't get it. Why do you kick
Dan Deerdorf was
Dan Deerdorf?" He's like,
and I
"Why
love
do you kick
Greg Gumbel and Dan
twice?"
Deerdorf. I love Greg Gumbel and Dan Deerdorf on the call on CBS. Why they broke them up, I don't know. And you hear Dan Deerdorf in this low tone go, "I don't get it. I don't get it." While Victor and I are yelling our brains off, our neighbors are saying, "Hey, keep it down. Hey, the Bears just scored." What? And he ran back in his apartment and looked at what's going on.
Here's the crazy thing. The other one I love is a New York game because off an errant kick, I think it was a
54-yard field goal attempt.
Not
it
even
came
close.
up short.
Devin walks up a little bit, surveys,
and then takes
and
off.
then books it.
And then takes off.
And no one gets a hold of him.
Okay, how about this? And I'll start with Playmaker. Who are your top 5 favorite announcers?
That's a good one.
I'm about to get back to you on that one next week.
Well, give me a couple of them.
I gotta get you back on that next week. You said announcer. That's a whole variety of stuff.
Okay, then I'll be specific. Your top 5 favorite sports announcers.
What about specifically basketball? I'll say specifically for basketball. Who's like your favorite basketball announcer?
Okay, there we go.
Who I want to listen to if I'm watching a basketball game. We not talking. We talking play by play, not color.
Right.
So, I love the fact we got Mike Tirico back doing basketball.
Yes.
Always enjoy Mike
yes.
Tirico.
Agreed.
I don't care how other people could, but Mike Breen, especially during the finals.
I love Mike Breen. I love Mike Breen.
Give me a bam. Now I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
And
I've used that call.
Matter of fact, give me the Eagles, Iron and Noah. The way Noah caught that Olympics,
man, Noah's on the map. All right, Noah's on the map.
I need one more. Who? Oh, come on! I gotta go. Who's still doing it too? Kevin Harlan.
There you go. Speaking of announcers, Jay Spivey is with us. Good morning, Jay.
What's up, guys?
Mr. Spivey.
Mr. Spivey, question for you. What is the atmosphere like after Carolina pulled off the unthinkable at Lambeau Field?
Well, I don't care. I mean, as I'll say it again, I'm happy. I live in a state. I'm happy that we have an NFL team, but I don't root for them. But I mean, to lose at Lambeau, to lose at home against them yesterday, come on.
Yeah. Now, Snowman said you had to take shots at Rico Dowdle.
I am going to take shots.
Go for it.
Jay
Shot. The floor is his.
He scored a touchdown to put him up 13-6.
Uh-huh.
He goes in the end zone and does a double thrust.
Oh, is that what he did?
Yes, he did.
Okay, I didn't.
You know what?
see
He's
that.
right.
He got an unsportsmanlike
right.
penalty that backed him up 15 yards and missed the extra point.
Okay, because what I had saw, this is why I was waiting for you specifically to come on, because what I saw was just he came in, spun the ball on the ground. I'm like, okay, that's
There was something. There
I'm
was something else.
I'm
to it.
gonna be honest with you. I still don't know why that's a penalty, but good.
It's ridiculous. He should have gotten a 30-yard penalty for that.
I still don't know why it's a penalty to begin with.
It's the no fun league. What do you expect?
Right.
Yeah. In essence, what Jay's
Ain't,
saying.
ain't like he did something towards the Packers. It was a team celebration.
Pulled off a selfish move. It cost his team and almost cost his team a victory.
Well,
I mean, it's not like he did what Joel Embiid did to my Celtics and give him a crotch chop.
Well, don't
One at
even
a
get me
time,
started
one
on the NBA. Don't even get me started on the NBA.
Don't get us started on the NBA.
Here's the problem.
You can't celebrate a touchdown, but the entire defense can take a picture if they recover a fumble.
I'm totally against that too.
I mean, what are we doing?
Exactly.
you,
but my thing is, I don't like the unsportsmanlike call at all. I think it's a dumb penalty. It's a weak penalty. It's like if you don't want him to celebrate, don't let him score. It's that doggone simple.
Now, if he was doing towards the Packers, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a team celebration.
I mean, we've talked about this before when it comes to celebrations. You don't want a dude pimping a home run. Don't throw him the heat. You don't want someone to celebrate a touchdown. Don't let him get in. You don't want to get flexed on. Don't let him dunk on you. Come on.
It's that simple.
And to throw a joke here, Joel Embiid lets everybody flex on him because he gets dunked on thoroughly. Thank you, Jim Durham, for that one.
He's done.
Well, Jay, what we were talking about when you came in, didn't realize you would come in late.
My apologies for that.
That's cool, man. We love having you. We were doing our
top fives.
We were doing our top fives for our favorite team, but then I decided to flip it and make it our top 5 play-by-play announcers. And I want to hear yours.
Are you talking about any given sport or overall?
You do any given sport. We were
Any
doing
given sport.
basketball.
Any way you want to take it, Jay.
Any given sport. All right, let's see here. Are we talking current announcers?
Anytime, all time.
All time.
I did current, so.
All time. All right, all time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go with. I think my top one has to be Vin Scully.
Yeah. And I can't argue.
He's by far at least the best in baseball. Not even close in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. I think Pat Summerall's probably in there.
The legend.
Brent Musburger.
Mm-hmm.
For basketball, probably Marv Albert when he was at his height.
Yeah.
I mean, Marv was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else. Probably. I mean, I guess Al Michaels probably. I probably there's some more. I just can't think of.
Hey, that's a legendary list. That's a
No,
legendary list.
you said play by play. I got the one guy that should be on the top of all these lists.
And his name is.
And you know the guy because you know The Price is Right.
Oh, yeah, I do.
But he was also the play-by-play announcer for Supermarket Sweep.
Oh, Johnny Gilbert.
Johnny Gilbert. Anybody who can make grocery shopping, anybody who can make that suspenseful, you're doing work.
And he's what, 91 now?
He's the voice of Jeopardy.
He's been the voice of Jeopardy also.
He is the voice of Jeopardy.
He's been the voice of Jeopardy. He's still the voice of Jeopardy. He's done Pyramid. He's done what else? There's a ton of game shows that he's done. Dawg, what are your top 5?
I'd have to go Doc Emmerich.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Good one.
That's a good one.
I'm with Jay. Give me Marv Albert in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Don Orsillo for the Red Sox.
Homer.exe incoming, but I got a couple of my own when I give my list.
What about Don Orsillo with the Padres? Don Orsillo with the Padres.
Don Orsillo with the Padres is good too. I mean, that really didn't change for him.
Well, how about Don Orsillo? Period. Why don't we just sell it?
Yes. Football. Give me football. I've got to go between Al Michaels and Pat Summerall. Both those guys are iconic.
That's
for motorsport. And I gotta throw love to Ken Squire in the motorsports world. I have to.
Okay.
Victor, how about yours?
Gotta start off with one of the guys who I watched a lot, Jeff Joniak.
Jeff Joniak. Yep.
Jeff Joniak, one of your inspirations, Jim Durham. Farmio, Ed Farmer.
Yeah, Ed Farmer.
Al Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
And Vince Scully.
There we go.
See, my list is both local and national, and it ain't just 5 deep because of who my dad and I grew up listening to. For me, number one all time is the person who inspired me to do basketball play-by-play, and that's Jim Durham. Jim Durham and Johnny Kerr was it for me. Love Pat Summerall.
Yes.
Dick Enberg.
Yep.
Vince Scully. There's a toss-up for hockey with me between Doc Emmerich and Pat Foley.
Mm-hmm.
Pat Foley with the Blackhawks for many years.
Foley.
There's an underrated announcer that's in one of our intros that no one has mentioned, and his name is Keith Jackson.
Yes, I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, forgive me, I forgot about him. Absolutely.
That's it. That's good. That's good. My list got skipped.
Oh yes.
That's
I'm gonna throw another.
Be on there.
I'm gonna throw another underrated name out there. I just thought of because of the versatility. Vern Lundquist.
Vern Lundquist. Oh yeah, Vern Lundquist. But I'll take Playmakers line. Both the Eagles, Noah and Ian.
I'll tell you what. I was thinking about this. I'm glad you brought up Vern Lundquist because I'm glad you brought this up because I really believe he's part of the reason the SEC is what it is now.
Mm-hmm. He is
absolutely he and
easily,
Gary Danielson, for that matter, Gary Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're a big part of the reason the SEC is what it is.
I'll give you an underrated name who started with the SEC but does Big Ten now. Brad Nessler.
Yeah. He's good.
Brad Nessler is a great CBS voice.
Yeah.
You talk about versatility though. Brent Musburger.
Brent was
of course.
And is.
Brent was great at every sport that he did.
Yeah.
And he was a great studio host too.
The fact that you said that's why I brought up Mike Tirico.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tirico.
Do you know?
You've also got Jim Nance that's up there too.
Oh, Jim Nance is great.
Yes.
And the current goat of broadcast. I mean, this guy can make a chess game interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
Gus Johnson.
Johnson.
My gosh.
Man, do you know how many people? Do you know how many people? Do you know how many?
Make me vomit. Gus Johnson is horrible.
I've been compared to Gus Johnson because of my excitement.
You don't want to be compared to him.
I said don't compare me to him. And they said, why not? Because Gus spent only a couple years doing radio play-by-play, which is where I cut my teeth, listening to the Bulls for many, many years. And the PA announcer I know Playmakers familiar with was the longtime PA man of the Orlando. I don't know if he's still doing it now, but the longtime PA man of the Orlando Magic, Mr. Paul Porter. Listened to him for many years, especially when the Orlando Magic came into the league. Mentioned Keith Jackson, mentioned Dick Enberg, Pat Summerall, beg your pardon, Al Michaels. Al Michaels got to be in there. We mentioned Vince Scully, Jack Buck.
Yeah.
Listened to him for years.
Got to bring up Joe then as well.
Do you like Joe?
You know what? I do.
I like Joe. I don't understand.
I love it. It became an acquired taste for me. I don't know why it did, because I only heard Joe in passing until '96 when Fox got the full-time baseball contract.
I really thought he and McCarver were good, and he and Aikman are really good.
Yeah, they are. They are. They're fabulous. It depends on, and I've come to know this for years. It depends on who you're paired with.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It really depends. It really depends on who you are paired with that will bring the best out of you. That's why I love Jim Durham and Johnny Kerr.
It's why I like Neil Funk and Stacey King, because
Neil's a nut. And I say that Neil's a nut, and I say that lovingly, but Stacey King brought it out of him.
He brings the energy that you want in a game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not just him on. That's not just him, because we've actually had him at the baseball yard that we used to work at. That's not him just being on camera. That's him. No,
Stacey's a goofball.
That is him.
But when it came to coaching his team, he was on it.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the reason I got so involved with the Braves, because I mean that was the only game in town on when I was growing up was the Braves on TBS, and I listened to Skip Carey and Pete Van Wieren and Ernie Johnson, and then it became Don Sutton and Joe Simpson.
Man,
and those guys are really part of the reason I kind of clung on to the Braves.
Skip Carey, Pete Van Wieren, who all voiced NBA games on the Turner Network over the years.
And and then Ernie Sr. and now Ernie Jr. is really good now.
Yep. I've heard some old Ernie Sr. games.
And then
who's really underrated, and underrated because they throw him so many analysts. The analysts he's worked with are so bad, but Sean McDonough.
Oh, Sean.
Yes.
Sean is great, and they always put him with like the worst analyst guy.
They make Sean look like the beat. You know what Sean pulled off that I didn't think he would? During COVID, and we're gonna have to get out of here soon. During COVID, they had Sean do both the television and radio play-by-play at the same time during the college football playoff. And Sean, bless his heart, kept saying, trying not to take anything away from either audience. That was awesome.
With these bringing Sean up, we're going college football. I love Joe Tess.
Yeah, Tessitore.
Who's now doing WWE work now.
How about
Monday Night Raw.
Yep. One more name before we get out of here. How about Chris Fowler? What do y'all think of him?
Oh, Chris Fowler. I love Chris Fowler.
Who?
Oh yeah,
Chris Fowler. I got nothing wrong with Chris Fowler.
Chris Fowler. What do you guys in the chat think? Who are some of your favorite play-by-play men? We'll have to get out of here on that note. Jay Spivey joining us as he does every Monday, talking all kinds of sports announcers, you name it, he talks about it. Jay, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Welcome.
See what Great Sports Talk does? We ran over.
But I know. But hey, 3:30, shooting lights out, new segment. And then 6:30, Monster Wrestling, the Storm era has begun.
Oh boy. I was wondering when they were finally going to let her be heel, because I was like, okay, they're going to keep running this face Jade into the ground.
I'll leave y'all with this question. What would you make Victor, a heel or a face? Find out tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, and we hope you all are too. Thank you, Playmaker. We love you. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.
Hashtag all hail to the queen.
Time. No, I'm kidding. We're
Hashtag all
out of
hail
here.
to the queen.
See you tomorrow.